So, interesting problem here. The My Location button. The My Location button has probably the toughest directions of the bunch, but of course, I'm going to help you. We're going to do a My Location button, and we're going to do it the same way we looked at all the others. We read the directions, and then we break it down step by step. My Location button in GPS. The OpenStreetMap keeps track of the user's location using GPS, the Global Positioning System, which uses satellites orbiting the Earth to allow us to pinpoint our locations on Earth. The map's properties use user latitude and user longitude will give the latitude and longitude of the device currently running your app if the device has GPS capabilities, which the ones I gave you do. And we're going to add a button called My Location. When it is clicked, use the map pan to procedure to go to the map's user latitude, user longitude, and zoom level. Note, the enhancement is very dependent on the type of device you have, where you are. So being indoors is not optimal, so you may have to go out your front door, throw a coat on, it's cold this time of year. The enhancement is very dependent on the type of device. Oh, sorry. So get this part of the app working, you may want to package the app and take the device outdoors. So that's entirely possible. It depends. Now, also make sure the device's location sensing is turned on. Well, the most important thing is the last thing in the directions, and that's the part that's a little tricky. So let's take a look at it. We are going to go over to, it says, oh, the companion disconnected, so I'm going to have to disconnect it. But the first thing it says is right in here, add a button called My Location. It's the first piece of direction it gives us, right? This tells us all about what it does. And then it says, add a button called My Location. Okay, there's a direction. So I go over here. Let me pull my little guy out of the way. And I'm going to add a button. User interface button. We're going to throw it right in here underneath it. And we're going to call it My Location. All right, but I'm also going to do this. Here it says button 1. Rename it. Always rename it. I'm expecting that. Button My Location. So make sure you have that in there so it's ready to rock, okay? It's the first thing you're going to do. Button My Location. Then we got to program it to do stuff, right? Because there's nothing here. So let's see what it says. It says, when it is clicked, use the map pan to procedure. Map pan to procedure. Well, if it's called a procedure, I wonder what color it's going to be. Map pan to procedure. I wonder where the procedures are. Procedures are purple, but it's the map pan to procedure. So I got to go to map, and then I pull it up, and do they have any procedures? Yes, they do. Oh, map pan to. Boom. Now, what did I skip? I said when the map is clicked. Let's find that. Oops, not there, you goofy. There you go. When the button, not there, you silly. When my button location is clicked. When my button location is clicked. So remember, button my location, when it's clicked, call this procedure. Now yellow. Why yellow? Because it's looking for 3 things. It's looking for a latitude, it's looking for a longitude, and it's looking for a zoom level. I wonder what we're going to do. So let's do this. Under latitude, it's going to go, wait, where's it getting the latitude from? I wonder where it's getting the latitude from. I have no idea where it's getting the latitude from. How does it know where we are? I wonder if there's something that can sense where it is. If there's something that can sense where it is, I wonder if there's anything in here about sensing. Look down here. There's something called sensors. Wonder if there's anything about locations in here. You look, there's the location sensor. So you throw the location sensor in, I'll see where I can drop it, and it dropped it down here. So I have a location sensor, and it's what's called a non-visible component. So it's working in the background. I can program it. I just don't see it. Like the slider, I could see it. That's a visible component. The map, I could see it's a visible component. But the location sensor, not a visible component. But we can program it. So let's go over to blocks and do that. When it is clicked, use the map pan to procedure to go to map user's latitude, user's longitude, and zoom level. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go over here to the location sensor, right? And I'm going to say location sensor latitude. Boom! There's my latitude. I wonder if there's, what else can I get? Location sensor, I'll cheat. Duplicate. Longitude. Boom, bitty, boom, bitty, boom, boom, boom. And then under zoom, is there a zoom here? What if there's a zoom? Is there any kind of a zoom here? No zoom. I wonder what we do. I'll throw this away because I don't need it, right? So what are we going to do? How are we going to figure out what zoom? Wow, let's think way back when we started this thing. What did we do about the zoom level? See, I think we set the zoom level initially for map 1. We set it to zoom level 13. So we set it to zoom level 13. So why don't we just tell it, go to zoom level 13. Right now it's zoom level 0. I'll change that to a 13. I've just programmed one thing. It's the only thing I had to program. This is kind of a one-off project, right? This one, but let's see what we have here. And I am definitely disconnected here because it doesn't reflect any of those changes. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go to AI Companion and I'm going to call up my, you know what I'm doing, boys and girls. You absolutely know what I'm doing, and it's calling it up. And so just give us a minute because they're connecting and I'm waiting to see it. And here it is with my button called My Location, right? And My Location, sorry, right there. There you can see it. My button that says My Location, right? I'm going to tap it. You see where my map is, right? My map's got that river there, and it's in the middle of Hartford because I have it set for the middle of Hartford. I click My Location, and lo and behold, right there, because my house is in East Hartford, and there I am in East Hartford. I tapped my location, and it goes right to East Hartford. So that works. Good luck. Make it so.